Alright, hey guys, it's a Star Vixen, and this is my final Dark Souls Remastered video. Um, I know I was in the middle of editing, and I didn't really get to finish editing all the other videos, and there's probably about 6 hours of content that I didn't get to edit. My total gameplay time was 16 hours. But the reason for that is, so I went and I bought Streamlabs, which I'm pretty sure is a good investment. So far it isn't, but I mean I only have 8 followers, so like I don't think it'll become a good investment until later, probably. But it seems like a good investment. But I bought Streamlabs and I was using it through a capture card on my PS5, and I don't know. It just there was some issues. I have a bunch of different mics I used. I used this mic I'm using now. I used my old recording mic. I used my other headset to try to work it out, and there was always issues. It was echoing the voice, it was echoing the gameplay. I'm not sure, so that's my mic's fault, my software's fault, Streamlabs fault, settings fault. Um, but regardless, like the last 6 hours of footage is all the audio is just fucked up from beginning to end. So instead, I'm just gonna kind of dub this over what I did and talk a little bit about the game and like what I thought about it. Alright, so now that's over, and y'all can see why I didn't edit the last videos. I can talk a little bit more about the game. So to start off with, I would say I used to hate Dark Souls Remastered. I started off playing Dark Souls Remastered as a game that I hated. I had like no love for it. I wasn't about what was about to happen. I was not excited for the playthrough. But I mean, a lot of that has changed. I think one of the reasons for that is that Dark Souls 3 was my favorite game, and that's because that's the first game I beat. I beat Dark Souls 3 in like 2017, and that was the first Dark Souls game I beat. When I bought Dark Souls 1 when it came out, pretty much, I think a year after it came out, could not beat it until like 2019. I beat it for the first time. So, I don't know, I just had this like rapport with it, and after so much experience playing Dark Souls 3, with everything so fast and quick, Dark Souls Remastered just felt clunky for the longest time, and it just felt like a game I was never going to return to. But I think after this playthrough, a lot of that has changed. A lot of my opinions have changed, and like it turned out to be a great game. In fact, it might have become my favorite, even more so than Dark Souls 3. But I mean, I'm not sure until I play through Dark Souls 3. But I can touch a little bit more on that in a second. So I have loved this playthrough more than I ever thought I would. And I mean, if we talk about the reasons, I guess the first place we should start is story. The story of Dark Souls one, I guess, one remastered, whatever. Story doesn't change. Um, it's just so rich and it's original, right? I mean, it's the first of the series, and part of that, like, what the information I know about lore based from like watching YouTube videos over years and years, based on like friends who play the game, based on like my own playthrough, is it just made this playthrough so much richer. There was so much more going on. I talked to NPCs a little bit more. I listened to full cutscenes because I want like my audience to be able to consume that, and it was good. It was a really good story. Even though it was one that I already knew, it was like refreshing playing back through it again, seeing the little details I missed the first time, and I feel like I really had time to like look around the map, like look around the room, see what I see, read things I've never read before, observe different things. And that was the first time I feel like I've really done that. Because when I play on my own, I'm just trying to play through the game. But when I was streaming, I really wanted to capture that whole universe, which overall, as far as Dark Souls Remastered goes, really packages it as an even better game. It makes it so much more appealing for me, which is one of the reasons I think I've grown to love it so much. All right, now beyond the story, we can talk gameplay, right? Um, I mentioned earlier that my distaste for Dark Souls Remastered because it was clunky. Again, that came from an experience that was mostly rooted in playing Dark Souls 3, which is again all about speed. But now playing through it again, especially after a break from like the Dark Souls franchise for a bit, I don't know. Dark Souls Remastered feels the right pace for the game that it is. Um, there's times where it's better to be a little bit quicker, and there's times when it's better not to. But I think generally it's able to um, really capture the speed that's required for that game. I think if it was to be as fast as Dark Souls 3, everything would have to be as fast. And I know there's mods that do that kind of stuff, but I feel like that kind of takes away from the ambience of Dark Souls. And I don't know, I really like the gameplay. It was fun. I was able to use my big weapons. I had to balance that with like how long it would take me to hit, what I could get away with rolling. Should I mid roll? Should I fast roll? And I don't know. I think that just made it feel like a lot more customizable too. And when I talked about how like the story felt like I could really look around, I could really do things. The gameplay felt like I could really try stuff out. And I was just, I mean, I went for a strength build. At the end, kind of a quality build, but ultimately, I still was there trying things out. And I got to use a weapon I never used. I used several weapons I never used. And I just kind of played through the game and just really feeling for the area and seeing what I like. And I now greatly appreciate the gameplay for what it is, and I wouldn't want Dark Souls Remastered to be fast. And that like clunky feel that feels like old controls, I think translates very well to the type of game that it is. Um, Plus, at this point, I played way clunkier, so overall, I think the gameplay is perfect for the story, perfect for the game, and like very well designed. All right, so I mean, now that that's been talked about, and that's pretty much my rant, pretty much my ramble, but I loved Dark Souls Remastered. It was such a good game. It was so well packaged. The soundtrack was pretty good. The gameplay was great. The story was great. Like I had a lot of fun playing it, even though I died like 50 something times. It was really fun, and I look forward to playing it again. Maybe on some mods, maybe next year, maybe in the future. But we'll see. You know, once Elden Ring comes out. But it was good. I loved it, and I can't wait to play it again. All right, so before I'm done here, there's definitely something I want to start doing. I'm gonna rank the games I've streamed by how fun they were, how much I liked them, how much I replayed them. I mean, it's not gonna be that complicated ranking. It's gonna be like one, two, three. So obviously, you know, number three, Returnal. Pretty sure it's always gonna have the last spot. Number two, Resident Evil 8. Fantastic game. Probably will never play it again. And then Dark Souls Remastered takes number one. All right, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks to y'all who watch me stream. Thanks to y'all who watch my YouTube videos. You know, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/thestarvixen. And really, just thanks for watching this. My next one is Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3. So I hope y'all enjoy.